Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Chicka 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 da. Zoom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom doom doom. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom da. Sibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom doom. Doom, sibba dibba da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom da doom da doom doom. Sibba dibba da boom 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 boom. Titan in the morning. Sibba dibba da doom da doom da. It's Titan in the morning. 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 Titan in the morning. My name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titans groove. Sit it, tat, 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 tat. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Let me see if I can bring this down just a little bit. I want to kind of make sure that I'm in the space. I know you can't really see the good morning because I'm sitting in a different chair. So this chair got me a little low. Got me a little low. So I'm going to say it one more time. Good morning. Good morning to you. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. That little sip right there was good. Hold on. That's it. Good morning. I had to come in and say it the right way. I had to wet my whistle and make sure I was good and come on in and tell y'all what it really is. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all know what today is. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we get down, how we do all of the things. It's Thursday. It's Titan in the morning. So I want you, as you come in this morning, as you come on and you come talk to me this morning, I want you to just come in and say good morning. Say good morning to me. Say good morning. Say it like that. But y'all know how we do it. Here at Titan in the morning, we say good morning. We don't just say good morning. We say good morning. Give me all the O's and R's and INGs as you're putting it down in the comments. But most of all, I want you to say it to yourself. I want you to say good morning to yourself. Can you say it to yourself? Say good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Yes, indeed. All of that good stuff. Okay. Y'all with me this morning? Okay. Because if you with me, then you with me. I want to make sure. Okay. All right, Lucy Lou, I see you over there. Good morning. Say good morning, sweetie. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs and all of that good stuff. You know I love all of that, right? So, y'all, it is a Thursday. It's the first Thursday of the year. We are in this piece. We are doing it this morning. So let me say a little something to you all. Hold on, let me sip first. Hey, good morning, Eye Candy. Eye Candy said, loving those glasses. Thank you so much. Everybody's been liking these glasses since I got them. I saw them and, I was kind of inspired by the whole alphabet thing. So I saw these and I was like, these might be a little nice. I might need to get these and have these on, okay? I might need to get them and have them on. All right, y'all. So Good morning to you. TikTok, y'all tippity tap tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I got a goal today if you want to help me out with that. But if you just want to come and say good morning and rising, hey, winked risings to you as well. Good morning, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. All of y'all, all the way around the world, as T.S. Madison would say, all across the lands, right? Y'all show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, like, follow, share, subscribe. Y'all tell a friend. Tell a friend to come on in, kick their shoes off, and come chill with us every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. Come on and have a Titan Capri experience, right? You know how that goes. Yes. All right, y'all. So y'all know what we normally do. We're going to check in, right? I'm checking in with y'all today. How are y'all feeling today? So this is what I want to ask you to do for me today, right? I want one word, right, of how you're feeling today, right? One word of how you're feeling today. And then tell me what's in your cup and where you're from. One word, how you feeling today. And you be honest with yourself. Be straight up honest with yourself. How are you feeling today? One word. Hey, Queen, good morning. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I Candy said confused. I Candy, why you confused this morning? What's going on? Black Diamond, good morning. Wink said sleepy. Come on, sleepy. We can all have a little couple of more minutes of sleep. Leela, I think that's how you say it. Leela said hopeful. Leah loves, I think that's how you say it. Queen said perplexed, right? Let me make sure I said it perplexed, right? And Spearmint Tea, come on, Spearmint Tea. Black Diamond said grateful. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Black Diamond. Okay, y'all, come on in. Eye Candy said the crazy world in which we live in. Wait a minute, Eye Candy. Hold on. Yes, indeed, Eye Candy. Eye Candy said confused, and it's because of this crazy world that we live in. Y'all, look, let me tell you something. You will have things that will happen. You're gonna have things that are gonna go like crazy and things like that. And y'all, that's part of I'm not saying that you got to deal with it like that, but I'm saying it's part of life. It's so crazy how things can go from 0 to 10 in just like a matter of seconds or minutes, or in the matter of somebody being sworn in a year. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot that's happening. Lucy Lou says struggling, sweet tea, trying to stay on track with a few resolutions. Come on, Lucy Lou, you better stay on track. Look, this is what I always say. I don't call them resolutions. I don't call them with things. I said, look, I'm just going to live my life, right? And I know sometimes people say, well, Titan, that's not really saying that you're doing anything. That's not really saying that you're doing something. But it is, though, right? I'm living my life. I want to be healthier, then I'm going to live my life to be healthier. I want to be down a pant size or a dress size, or, I want to make sure that I am doing what's necessary for me. Then that's me living my life. That's the way I look at it, right? And so with that being said, live your life, Lucy Lou. Live your life. If that's what you're going to do for your resolutions, then you do that for your resolutions and you be in it and you be on it, okay? Going back to Eye Candy, this world is crazy. This world is crazy. But I also believe that this world has some good in it, right? And so I believe even with the craziness, there's some good, there's some blessings, there's some things that are happening. Now, am I out the water to where I don't understand that it's bad? No. So don't take me that way. What I'm saying is that there is bad in this world. This world is crazy, but there's also some good, right? And so I try to hold on to the good, understanding what the bad is and all that good stuff. Hey, Raymond, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, 504 girl, good morning. You know I love all the O's and R's and INGs. You know I love that. Good morning to you. Hey, Chatty, good morning. Hey, Raymond, good morning. morning. Y'all gonna have me say good morning all morning, and I love it. Cause you know I love all them O's and R's and INGs. Y'all keep on come talk to me. Come talk to me. Y'all come on and come talk to me. So what I asked for this morning is one word on how you're feeling. One word on how you're feeling this morning, but what's in your cup and where you're from. What's in your cup and where you're from. One word on how you feeling this morning. How you feeling? Because we're going to talk about what Eye Candy stated about the state of the world today. Because my topic this morning is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Y'all with me this morning? Okay. All right. Look, hold on. Let me sip real quick. Raymond said, I'm drinking my coffee out your mug. Okay, Raymond, you better have my mug on deck. You better be drinking your coffee. Yes. Black Diamond said, Baltimore, Maryland. Black Diamond, you know, I got a friend that's from Maryland, right? From Maryland. And that's how they say Maryland. They say Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, they say Merlin. Okay, look. Tell me if you say it like that. If you say Merlin, okay, I want to know. Chatty said yes. 504 girl says sleepy, water in my bed. Come on, be a little sleepy this morning. Yes, I had somebody else say that they were sleepy this morning. But you got you some agua, some H2O, some libation, okay? You better be in your bed. Yes, indeed. Chatty said today a little down. Okay, Chatty. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So y'all, this is what I like to do in the mornings when I ask that you are give one word of how you're feeling today. Be honest with yourself. That's being honest. Sleepy, being honest. Confused, being honest. What was the other one? Perplexed, right? Being honest. Struggling, being honest. What else? Grateful, being honest. Hopeful, being honest. Y'all, I think we have to make sure that we are being honest with ourselves. Where are we at in this moment? Right? And it's nothing wrong with being that way. It's nothing wrong with feeling like that because you're human and things are going to happen, right? Things are going to happen. Hey, Chloe, good morning. Hey, Fox MJJ, good morning. Raymond said hopeful. Come on, Raymond, hopeful. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. I do say it like that. You do. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Look, all we have to do is be honest with ourselves. Hey, Jalen, all we got to do is be honest with ourselves. Good morning. Good morning to you. Let me see. I had somebody else over here. Good morning. Hey, the real boss lady. Good morning. Hey, over there on Podbean. Good morning to you. Good morning. Thank y'all for being in this morning. So, one word on how you're feeling today. And then what's in your cup and where you're from. What's in your cup and where you're from. That's how we're going to get it started. But our topic today is going to be beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Just like we're talking about the state of the world today, right? A lot of times it's who's looking at the state of the world. A lot of times it's where the state of the world lands in your lap or where it you receive it from, right? According to how you're going to deal with it or be with it and all that good stuff. Hey, Sean, good morning. Sean said, good morning, brother. Good morning to you, sis. Good morning. And that's where we're at. So one word on how you're doing this morning. How you doing? Really? How you doing? Look, we ain't gotta we ain't gotta be about it, talk about it, we ain't gotta do none of that stuff. What we do, right, is that we are in the moment. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to be in the moment, right? Because I have to be in the moment. So somebody said, well, Titan, this is what you do now. Like, were you doing this before? And I said, you know what? I was taking myself for granted before. Hey, Queen Cutie, good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They love the frames. Thank you so much. Take a squig for me. Come on. Okay, look. Come on. Let me take a sip. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Somebody said T-Pain broke now and have to do TikTok lives. That's rough. Blame it on the alcohol. Okay. Blame it on the Henny. Okay. Look, do what you feel. Okay. Yes, indeed. And you said, damn, he let himself go. Sure did. Sure did. Because if you over here on Titan Capri's platform and thinking that it's T-Pain, then you sure right. I let myself go. I surely did. I surely did. Because I was never that. Look, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. A lot of people want to play the game and say all this kind of stuff like that. Look, I have no qualms with that. If you feel that I look like T-Pain and you feel that I didn't let myself go because I'm over here doing TikTok lives and that's the way that I gotta be, then that's the way that I gotta be. Okay? Look, don't knock me for doing what I need to do to keep the lights on. You feel me? You feel me? That part right there. Look, we ain't got time for that. Hey, Orlando Brown. Good morning. I said Orlando Brown. Boy, Orlando Burrell. My bad, Tillers. My bad. Good morning. I saw Orlando and I just automatically said Brown. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it because we got people talking about I look like T-Pain and I didn't let myself go. We got people talking about that, I'm doing all these stuff like that. So, hey, we good. We good in that. We good in that. Let's see what we got here. Who else we got? Books and Bud said, like your glasses. Thank you so much, Books and Bud. Good morning to you. Good morning. Gail Green said, good morning from the ATL. Good morning from the ATL. Good morning to you. That's what I'm talking about, Gail. Look, what we're asking for this morning is for you to give us one word of how you're feeling today. And then what's in your cup and where you from? What's in your cup and where you from? Okay. So I'm going to say it to y'all just like this, that I got a good old nice hot cup of coffee. Now, I had planned on having something else in my cup this morning, but that didn't work out this morning. So you know how that go, okay? Gail said, wonderful. Okay, Gail, come on with the one word. Wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Drew said, hey, Titan, I'm drinking water and I'm from Atlanta. Come on, ATL. ATL is in the building this morning, okay? Look, y'all, look, one word of how you're feeling today and then what's in your cup and where you from. What's in your cup and where you from? We good? Okay then, okay? Because I love that. Oh, come on. I love the wonderful. But I also love the perplexed or the confused or what, because I love the fact that we can be real with ourselves about who we are. Inundated. Okay, look. A lot of times we have to do that. We got to make sure that we are real with ourselves, that we are doing what needs to be done, right, for us. And the first thing that you got to do is have acknowledgement, an acknowledgement of the truth. How am I feeling right now? What am I doing? Right? And you're right, Drew, but it'll be okay. But it's nothing wrong with you acknowledging that's what it is. Hey, Jukebox, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Indeed, I like myself. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. Amen to that. Amen to that. Indeed, y'all. So look, this morning, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's what we're talking about this morning. We're going to check in. That's what we're doing right now. But we're going to talk about beauty is in the eye of the beholder because I got a little story that I want to tell y'all real quick this morning. A lot of times people do not understand that just because you're not like them, that you're still not good and great in this world. Hold on. That's it. That's it. When I tell you, y'all, when I tell you we don't have to worry about that, we don't have to do all of the stuff. Let me tell you, a lot of times what we want to do, right, is we want to be a part of the very fabric that we are a part of, right? This world. And a lot of times we look for things that we want, but some of these things are not obtainable. Ooh, we about to get into it this morning. Yes, indeed. So let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you this story. Picture it. Houston, 2026. I mean, 2026. We just 8 days in now. Oh, we 8 days in. Yeah, we 8 days in. And people are already, hey, happy New Year. Good morning over on Podbean. Good morning to you. Good morning. So let me talk about this real quick. So I had a conversation with someone, and we're going to get into the topic this morning, right? And so I asked that you give me one word of how you're feeling, right? And so I'm always asking people, how you feeling? You okay? You all right? Everything is all right? And 9 times out of 10, people say, oh yeah, I'm good, or da 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 da. And we start up a conversation. Well, somebody said to me that I was not their cup of tea. And I said, oh, okay. I'm cool with that, right? And they were like, no, I don't think you understand. Like you cool and all, you cute, but no, nah. And I said, oh, okay. And they were like, well, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I said, well, wait a minute. So I don't understand. How many times you going to say it? How many times you going to tell me I'm not your cup of tea, right? And I'm not getting upset or angry about you telling me that I'm not your cup of tea, but it seems like you're trying to tell me something because you didn't said it more than 3 times. Now you on going on the 4th time telling me this, and I'm saying, bro, what you doing? What you doing? Because here's the thing, y'all. I'm secure in this skin that I'm in. I'm secure in where I'm at and who I am and what I do. I'm secure in that. So you telling me that I'm not your cup of tea, I got it the first time. Wait a minute. You telling me I'm not your cup of tea, I got it the 2nd time. I got it the 3rd time. Now, after the 3rd time, now y'all know my motto. First time, shame on you. 2nd time, shame on me. There won't be a 3rd time. Now, I didn't invite this 3rd time in or the 4th time in. They just really wanted to tell me something. So I said, okay, shoot, let me sit here. Okay, you know what, Spirit? You told me to be here in this moment, and this is what I'm going to do, right? So I'm sitting here listening to this person, and I'm saying to myself, have y'all ever looked at somebody? Hold on, wait a minute. Microphone. We're not going to act up this morning. Microphone. I saw you coming from over. Microphone. Or you want me to say it loud and clear for them? Okay. Have you ever looked at somebody that told you that you were not their cup of tea? And you were saying to yourself, well, you ain't all that cute yourself. Now, I ain't going to tell you that I'm all that in a bag of chips. And some people say my hair look like hot Cheetos. I ain't going to tell you that. But for where I stand and where I'm at, I am what I am. And baby, I'm doing me the best that I can and the best that I am. And this is not no, oh, woe is me. This is me telling you, bruh, sis, I'm not finna play with you like that. I'm not. You sitting up here telling me that I'm not your cup of tea, but obviously you have looked me up and down. Obviously you have wanted to taste this tea because you're steady talking about this tea that you don't want. That's not your cup of tea, but you over here sipping on it like it's some Tetley's, like it's some Southern Charm tea. Mm-hmm. You ever had somebody telling you that they don't like you? You ever had somebody telling you that you're not their cup of tea? You ever had somebody telling you that you're not right for them, but they are steady telling you that you are not right for them while they still stuck by your side. They still up on you. They still want to sniff on you. They still want to hug on you real good. So I laughed. And I laughed. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I'm not wrapped too tight with this. I don't like that. Don't do that. Because here's the thing. I don't know what you were trying to say. I don't know how you was trying to say it. I don't know how you was trying to make it happen. But you telling me that I'm not your cup of tea, that does nothing for me. That does nothing. You thought I was going to trip. And then here you are thinking you the cat's meow and you ain't even got a bowl of milk. Right? You don't even have a front door to be around. I'm just asking. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get on with the story. So this morning we're talking about beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So y'all, I was gonna come on here and talk about it, but let me tell y'all something. I'm not coming on here talking about, oh, woe, it's me. Please like me. Please love me. Please. Two tails in a bucket, mother. Right? You can kick rocks. You can kick rocks. Because I don't want for nothing over here. So let me just say that out loud. I don't want for nothing over here. I may be 6'1". I may be 285 pounds. I may have man boobs. I may have side panels and all of this good stuff. And I may be a little bit older than most. But what you're not going to do, what you're not going to do is sit up here and act like I don't catch it. I don't get it. I ain't had it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. There's somebody out there for everybody. I believe that. I believe one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? Or I believe one woman's trash is another man's treasure. However it go. Look, this is what I'm saying. Y'all can say what you want to say, do it how you want to do it, but y'all follow me on this. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? The picture that I put up was a picture of me, not of me, but a picture of picture of me driving down a sand road in Galveston, and the sun was peeking through the weeds and the sticks. And I took that picture because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What one person think is not beautiful, what one person think is not cute or sexy, somebody else does. Hey, Uzi, good morning. Somebody else is standing right there, standing next to the man, standing next to the woman, standing next to all of the people, saying yes. Saying yes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So this person says to me, you cute if you lose a couple of pounds and this and that. And I said, hold up, wait a minute. Attention, please. Attention, please. Public service announcement. I don't give a. Look, let me tell you something. Now I need for you to move. I need you to give me 50 feet. I need you to back it up because what you're doing now, you're being ugly and you're being nasty. You're already ugly and you're already nasty, but now you're making it show. This is what I'm telling you. See, now I've been the mild-mannered Clark Kent. I've been cool with you. I've even entertained this for a moment. Now I need to tell you to back up. Back up off me. Back up off me. I don't want you anyways. And then let's be clear. Let's be clear. I don't want you and you stink. Now I know y'all are probably saying Titan. Now that was petty. And Titan, that was. I don't give a good God. Yeah, I don't care. This is what I'm saying. I'm out here in this world and I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm being who I am, right? And I don't need somebody who can't look, like on Dream Girls. I don't need nobody who can't sustain, right? I don't need nobody who can't do it themselves, but they want to project on somebody else. I don't need that. So I told this person, I said, okay, you had me in the beginning. You said what you said. I was cool with that. But now you getting into the ugly stage. Well, you was already ugly, but now you getting into the real ugly stage. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's what they said. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, who said it? They did. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And thought I was gonna be moved. Yeah. Thought I was gonna be moved. And I said, oh, okay, then cool. Cool. Right? Now I don't know if people look at you. I don't know if people just say, in their mind that you don't have, you shouldn't have because you look a certain way or you built a certain way. But this is what I'm saying to you. I'm secure in this skin. I'm secure with my man boobs. And if you ever been around me and been to a function that I've been to, I sometimes have these man boobs out. You don't have, I wear sheer things. I have wore baseball caps. I have wore all of it. I am secure in this right here. So you telling me that I'm not your thing? You telling me that I'm not what you want? You telling me that? But here's the thing, y'all. I don't want to say this because I'm going to say this for whoever this is back here. This is for you, but it's also for me. Let me tell you something. If somebody come to you and they got all of this, They got all of this jazz and all that jazz. They got all of that, the jazz fingers, right? For you, they didn't already peeped you. You are something that they can't have. That's why they talking like that. That's why they acting like that. I turned and I looked at this person and I said, Titan, don't you say nothing else. Let them go on about their business. Let them go. Let them go. Right? But then the other part of me over here said, nah, Titan, you've let this go too many times. Today is the day you stop this train right where it's at. This train don't go on to another station until you put this down. And I said, you know, sometimes people tell you they don't like something and they want it. And I'll go so far as to say they need it. You over here sucking off my energy. You over here all up under me. You over here giving me a hug that's a little too long and lingering. You didn't already thought in your mind what it's going to be like. But the moment I tell you that you're not my cup of tea, then all of a sudden, I was never your cup of tea. So peep it. All those times you sniffed me, all those times you wanted to hug me, all those times you waited until I got through the 4, 5, 7 other people so that you could get your hug, all of those times you nestled your face in the nape of my neck so you could smell it and you can be about it. All of those times I took notice. I knew, I could feel it, I could see it. So you wanted me. So I'm not your cup of tea, so be it. But why you got to repeat it 4, 5, 99 times if I'm not really your cup of tea? Say it and be done. Say it and move. Say it. Name it and claim it and be done with it. But you can't do that, can you? Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I'm this and I'm that. I got a 6-pack and I got body for days and all of this kind of stuff like that. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I don't have to want for shit. Not at all. Because I gets mine. So I'm going to tell you something. There's this thing. I'll come back to this person in a moment. There's this thing where the physical outweighs the mental, emotional, and spiritual. Let me tell you something. My physical may not be what everybody's cup of tea is. And hold on, y'all, before we even go down that road. I am not trying to make light of it. I am not trying to sit up here and say that this is what I'm going to do. I'm not about that. Now, was there a time in my life, right, where I was damn near killing myself, right? Oh, excuse me, I better not, they Well, there's a time in my life where I was thinking about how I could do this and I need to drop this and do that for everybody else, but not for me. So let me talk to you. Hey, the official, good morning. Okay, Queen, there was ill intentions behind saying it 3 times, okay? And Drew said, I know that's right. There was ill intent. Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm not sitting up here bargaining my life for you ever. Ever. You don't like me? So what? You don't want to be around me? So what? Fly, fly. But that's not where I'm at. See, y'all, this is what was happening. This person thought they had got me because I paused and I turned around to look at them. Follow me on this. Follow me on this. I paused and I turned around to look at them. So if you're going to come and tell me something about me, if you're going to come and say that I'm not the cat's meow, I'm not what you want, look me in my eyes. My mama used to say all the time, don't look crazy people in the eyes. And I'll just be like, well, how you know they crazy? Here's the thing. I ain't wrapped too tight myself. So I said, if you man, woman enough, friend enough, foe enough to stand in my face and tell me that I'm not the cat's meow, that I'm not it, that you don't want me, then look me in my eyes and say it. Oh, y'all, let me tell you. When they was doing everything, they was doing the dance of the eyes. They was looking. They couldn't look me in my eyes because they knew I was going to trap them. I was going to trap them with the one good eye. I was going to trap them, baby. Look, let me tell y'all something. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. And I want you to understand that. 9 times out of 10, when somebody is trying to do things for your bad, right, they can't look you in the eyes. Because if you look me in the eyes, and I'm not talking about these glasses that I use to see 20/20 vision, but I'm talking about look me in my eyes. Look me in my peripheralness. You can't escape it. You can't escape it. Okay, Aurelia, good morning. Look me in the eyes, baby. Look me in the eyes. That's what it is. Good morning, New Game. Good morning. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm going to say this out loud to y'all. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What is one man's trash is another man's treasure. I don't have to be like that. Now, is it good to look at a 6'2", 190 pounds and muscled out and bow-legged and all this good stuff like that? Yes, it's good to look at it. But you can't sit up here and tell me that Titan is sitting over here on the sideline and ain't getting nothing. Y'all ain't gonna pass me the ball? Y'all gonna keep me on the bench? Oh no. Oh no. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What you may not deem is beauty, somebody else loves it. That's why I love when I pick up my camera. When I pick up my camera, I don't go in search of beautiful things. I take pictures of things that are beautiful in their own right. And that's what we have done. We have made it to where everything is so materialistic. And so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Hey, good morning, Positive King. Good morning. New Game says, say it again. I'm going to say it one more time, New Game. I'm coming back around. Coming around the mountain when I'm coming back around. Vale said, toxic folks need therapy. If I'm not in a good mood, I keep to myself and not expose the public to my negative energy. Come on. That's what we're talking about. We talking about energy. We talking about energy. Vale said, negative energy is contagious. Yes, it is. Hey, Jarrell, good morning. Vale said, no need to project it on others. Karma will bite you back. And that's where I want to land right now. I want to bring this plane on down this morning, right? Because we're going to go back up. But right now, I want to bring it down, right? I want to bring it down to cruising altitude. Y'all feel me? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And y'all, I want to tell y'all this. And before I say this, I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from, right? Well, y'all know I can only be honest with y'all. So I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from. This, and you can call this face card whatever you want to call it. This don't have no enhancements. This is me. This is me at 54 years old. This is me. This was God given. This is my melanin. This is me doing what I do. And when I tell y'all, I'm confident when I walk in the room and I do what I do because that's who I am. I only got one life. So I told them, I said, oh, okay, well, that's cute. I'm not your cup of tea because now you're going places. Now you're going places, right? And I ain't got to hide it. Now you're going places. You done been down to the peoples. You know, the peoples that put things in and take things out and suck things on the way. You've been down to the peoples. And you still. Oh, okay. I paused for a second. Because I want y'all to get that. Y'all gonna have to get that in the parking lot. You done been down to the people and you're going to stand next to me and tell me that I'm not your cup of tea? Well, you done been snipped and snaped and da-da-da-da. And look, I'm not knocking you. Do what you do. But this is what you don't do. Don't be ugly. Because you're already ugly. Don't be ugly. You would think that you would have a different disposition in life because you're already ugly. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. I am coming in here. And you know what? I ain't making no excuses for it because I'm human. How dare you come into my space and my place and in this point in my life and try to tell me that I'm not, that I'm caca, right? That I'm something that you push a button or you push a lever and it flushes down. That's what you're telling me. And then I wonder, did you wake up this morning? Did you wake up today and just say, I'm going to go and mess with Titan? That's what I'm going to do. But y'all, let me give y'all a little backstory. A couple of weeks ago, they told me what y'all think they told me. Mm-hmm. Hold on. They told me that we will make the perfect couple. Yeah, that's what they said a couple of weeks ago. And y'all, I'm in this spirit, in this time, in this energy in my life to where I don't miss words. I'm not gonna take anything for granted. I'm not gonna sit up here and play. No, Aurelia said, IKYFL. I know you. No, I'm not. See, y'all, this is why. So I wanted to tell the story this way because somebody said over here, well, you sound like you upset. You sound like you angry. You sound like you wanted them. I didn't want them, but you don't come to me a couple of weeks before. You don't come to me a couple of weeks before. We're good as friends, but we're not playing that. We're not playing that. I know you. I know what you're about. And frankly, your energy is ugly. That's what that is. Your energy is ugly. I don't know you. I don't hang around you like that. I'm not with you like that. I met you through somebody else. That's what that is. Like Vale said, that negative energy is contagious. I didn't want that energy around me. So no. Number one, we've been around each other. We know each other. We know family. And I'm not saying that I shoot everybody down. I'm not saying that everybody, got to land the plane. I'm not saying that. But when you have showed me who you are, oh, I believe you. Now, y'all, when I say this person is ugly, I mean their spirit is ugly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what happened. See, and y'all, I want to say this. Y'all know that I have been talking about this since last year. It's time out for us always just being nice and trying to save somebody's feelings. Because what he was doing, he was trying to hurt my feelings. Now, unbeknownst to him, he can't hurt these feelings. But he tried it. Why, y'all? Because I hurt his feelings a couple of weeks ago. And I told him, and this was me, I said, thank you, but we are not, I can't believe it. I don't know if I said that we are not, I forgot something. I think I said we are not in a space for us to do that. I don't think of you like that. I don't look at you like that. Right? And I'm in a space and a place where I'm going to be honest with you. Because I don't want to lead nobody on. I don't want to play that game. And I said, right? And they was like, oh, wow, you could have let me down easy. I said, well, I don't want to play with your feelings. You feel me? Let me be honest with you. I don't want to play with your feelings. And see, when people have been told that they're the crap, when people have been told that they were just this, when people have been told that they are the cat's meow, then all of a sudden you let them down easy, or you tell them they're not the cat's meow. What they hear is you coming for them. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Let me tell y'all this. He is 6'1", 6'2", maybe about 200 pounds, kind of lanky frame, but very muscular. Not ugly, right? But the spirit. Because something has happened to them to cause them to be angry and nasty. They have went and they have changed their body. They have done all of the things because they are trying to be something that they are not. I don't hate the person. I don't dislike them like that, but their energy is bad. And y'all know what I've said before. I am obedient to the spirit. The spirit told me, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. You have seen him be ugly and nasty, his spirit. You have seen him not take rejection well. You have seen him and then there's this other thing too, y'all. There's this other thing that people believe because I am someone living with HIV that I don't have people knocking on my door. That I am in need of someone. That I want somebody that looks like him. That's it. People believe that. People believe because you are a different size than they are, you are a different color than they are, you are taller or shorter, wider, fatter, lighter, brown, whatever it may be. People think that because you are ugly to their standards, they can come on over and get you. Hey, he, she, they, we. Good morning. Hey, Obey. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Vale said, you need to see the light in others regardless of HIV status, looks, social standpoint, or economic situation. Sometimes we are up in life and sometimes we go through low moments. Indeed. Indeed. We try whatever. However, an ugly personality is just not pretty. And that part, I say spirit all the time, but that's what it is. Y'all, you can be easy on the eyes, right? You can be easy on the eyes, and people think that you are just as ugly because you're not what the normal is, quote unquote. And I don't even know what the normal is, but what the normal is, right? But you can be beautiful to somebody else. Your spirit can be the greatest thing ever. And they wonder, well, how is he? Because he really not that cute. How is he getting these people? How is he having these relationships? Because your energy, your spirit, your frequency is good. Okay, Aurelia, okay. Easy on the eyes and bad for the soul. Let me tell you, that's old school right there. Because you know what I said when I said easy on the eyes, you know that's the elders talking. Because the elders will tell you. But y'all, I am on this thing. I don't too much care for your looks in the sense of as long as you're clean and fresh. Right? Because we all could get a little tartar, right? But as long as you're clean and fresh, I'm not really tripping on that. Would I give you a chance? Yes. But if your energy is bad, if your disposition is trash, yeah, no. I'm not going down that road. I'm obedient to the spirit. If the spirit tell me, no, Titan, If the spirit tell me take a right instead of a left, if the spirit said, Titan, this is not for you. The last time you was down here, Titan, it messed you up. I'm obedient to the spirit. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I had to tell him, that's a no. That's a no. Y'all, I rely on my spirit. I'm obedient to the spirit. And I'm not even going to tell y'all, because if y'all have been around me, and you've asked me something and I stay away from somebody, I don't fool with nobody, I don't play with nobody, I already feel it. I'm a Pisces. And I'm going to tell y'all just like that. I'm a Pisces. I'm a March Pisces, right? I can see the bad energy coming. I can feel it. I don't play games like that. Been there, done that, rode that ride, and bought that t-shirt. Not doing it. Not doing it. Okay, DBF, come on. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Aurelia, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Amber Leroy David, good morning. When someone extends a hand of friendship, they should make room in their life for you just as you are. And if you don't have room for me, as I am in your life, turn and walk away. That's it. That's it. And Amber, you talking right there, because let me tell y'all something. Y'all heard what I said? I said, wait a minute. No, let me tell you for real. Like, no. My spirit is telling me that's a no, because I've seen you. I've seen you and the work that you do. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So I may not be your cup of tea. I may not be physically what you're looking for. I may not be aesthetically what you're looking for. But that don't mean. Okay, Sonya, come on. You can be in that February. You still a Pisces, baby. She said February gangsters. Yes, indeed. Pisces gangsters, baby. Look. Y'all, today we're talking about beauty is in the eye of the beholder. This person came to me to tell me that I was not their cup of tea, which I'm okay with that. But y'all, this is the thing though. I could see if they were telling me this because I had approached them. If they were telling me this because I was hounding them and trying to get with them. Y'all with me? But that's not what was happening. I was minding my own business. I was staying in my lane. And you came up to me to ask me, or not even ask, to tell me that I was not your cup of tea. Hey, Miss Pink, good morning. Hey, Gregory D, good morning. Hey, Robert, good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Daryl, good morning. Hey, Mr. Timu, good morning. Hey, Bitefus, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you all. Vale said Taurus. All right, come on, Taurus. We ain't mad at it. We ain't mad at it. Yeah, I had to calm down a little bit because I got a little warm in here. I had got a little warm because I was just like, how dare you? How dare you? But you know what, y'all? We have people that are in this world, that are walking this earth, that has been done wrong, right? And y'all, I'm not making no excuses for him. I'm just saying this. We have people that are in this world that feel that their words are the end all be all. And y'all, I know I come differently. I know I'm not the same as I was 20, 30 years ago. I know that. And this is not me begging anybody for any excuses or any, you got to like me and love me. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm existing in this body, in this moment in time. I am beautiful where I'm at in me. I don't need you to tell me that I'm beautiful. I don't need you to tell me that I'm not your cup of tea, because I'm my cup of tea. I don't need you to have this for me. You telling me this? What is your reasoning behind it? Y'all, we have to really stop letting people just say things and put things on us when it's not for us. So that's not for me. I'm not your cup of tea. I'm cool with that. You feel me? But you don't get the right to come into my space and my place and into my life and to this moment in my time and tell me that I'm not. And if I don't receive it the way you want me to receive it, then you're going to tell me 10, 4, 5, 9 times again? No, you don't get to do that. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And when did you become my end all be all? When did you say to yourself that I got to save Titan? Titan ain't never been with nobody like me. So I got to go over here and tell Titan, you ain't my cup of tea, but we can slide. We can scoot. We can. No, bro, no. And the look that he gave me when I said that, he said, the look I gave him was like, how dare you? How dare you? Hey, Stacy, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Diane, good morning. Diane said, love them glasses. Look, them glasses. Yes, indeed. I love that. Sean said, going back to work in the field. Love you, brother. Indeed, Sean. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Looking like Titan Wonka? Okay, yes, indeed. 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 Let's see what we got here. Sonia said, you had me crying because it took me 30 years to stop caring about what others thought about me. And indeed, Sonia, a lot of times what we do is that we take on what society, we take on what the community, we take on what this world has dished us. And here's the thing. I don't have to take that. I am who I am. I am who I am. DBF said, yep, I'm part of the gang right there, baby. February Pisces. Come on. Baby, we're not tripping. Pisces is Pisces. February or March. We up in here. Okay? No. So here's the thing. Y'all, this is not, yeah, and we gotta stop. We gotta stop telling people that you gotta be nice and you gotta make things comfortable. I don't have to do that. Especially when you came into my space. Especially when you came to cause me harm. Because the way that I said what I said to him and the way he looked at me, the way he was rejected, right? You didn't think about me. You didn't think about you telling me 9, 10, 55 times that I was not your cup of tea. You didn't think about how that was going to affect me. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. Let's be real. The reality of it is, he thought about it. He thought about it. He thought about it. Because he had done that to others before. And somebody said to me, Titan, well, I don't think that he thought about it. I think that's just what he does. You know what you're doing. If you make a conscious decision to wake up in the morning and to cause havoc and destruction, when you cause chaos, when you cause ugliness in this world, you know what you're doing. Now, the first time, again, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. It won't be a third time. Because I should have known what you were doing when you came the second time. But again, I'm trying to be nice and I'm trying to be, in the world and have my salvation. So I was nice about it. But no, you don't get to do that. How dare you? How dare you? So I always tell people all the time, know what you're saying. Know how it comes across. Because not everybody is going to be like that. Not everybody is going to let you slide. Not everybody's going to let you scoot. Not everybody's going to do it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You can be sexy, you can be body bodacious, you can be fine and bow-legged and big-breasted and big-booted and hips and all of that and cute this and cute that and all of the things. You can be exotic looking and all of that and still have a nasty spirit and be the ugliest thing ever. Yes, Diane, you can be body bodacious, like bodacious. Boom, plink, plap, plap, plow. I mean, when you move, it's like a symphony, right? When you come across, people that you look, you be like, dang, like who your parents? Like who your parents? Was it two uglies that made this? Was it two people that was different? Like how? And then you come across a whole family. And y'all, I'm just talking. I'm just being real with y'all. But you can be the most beautifulest thing in the world and have an ugly spirit, have an ugly disposition, have a nasty personality, and you are off. You are done. A friend of mine told me one time, now this person came up to me. We were out, and this person came up to me, and a female friend of mine, and she said, now that's not cute. And I said, and this is just being honest, I said, they are not cute like that, but their spirit. When I tell you that spirit was on point, and then Diane body bodacious, when I tell you that body was boom, 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 and you couldn't even see it. But most people didn't pay him any attention because he was ugly to them. But his energy, his spirit was so hot to me. I didn't even know about the body because they looked just plain, just ordinary. But it was that energy. We had great times and all of that. And then when it came to the point of me saying, okay, well, this is what we're going to do, right? They said, okay, shirt, this. And I said, what is this? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Your person, the person that you're with, people always say things like, oh, I never thought that they would be with somebody like that. What do you mean? Somebody that you love? Somebody that makes you feel good? Have you ever heard of people saying, oh, I wanted to get with them and I got with them and it was trash? That's because you were going off of a predetermined notion that they were going to be 100. And then y'all got to be real careful too, because just because somebody over here said it was good for them, it might not be good for you. That's just what it is. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder. When I pick up my camera and I travel and I go places, I take pictures, right? Because a certain angle can make something look so much better than it looked before. Not to say that it wasn't beautiful, right? But a lot of times, y'all, what we do is we snap and we're looking for predetermined things in the picture instead of letting the picture just be beautiful on its own. Just because you're not used to it don't mean that it's not pretty. Don't mean it's not sexy. Don't mean it's not hot. Just because it's something that you're not used to. But most of us will not let it go past the aesthetic. We won't. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Hey, Keisha, good morning. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Sorry you sliding in late. That's all right. You here, Keisha. You here. Good morning. You look, y'all. I'm saying this to y'all this morning because somebody was saying, oh, well, it sounds like you upset, you angry. Y'all, I'm not upset or angry. But I'm gonna be real with you. How dare you? How dare you? And so here's the thing, y'all. I'm not saying that I don't want to be cute. I'm not saying that I don't want to be fresh and clean and have you up on me, sniffing me and doing all of the things. I'm not saying that. Three things that I said that I'm always going to do because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'm going to look good, smell good, and I'm going to know my ish. And I'm going to talk my ish. I'm going to know my ish. That's three things that you can always depend on Titan for. If I show up, right, I'm going to be in the moment. Talk my ish. If I show up, I'm going to be. You feel me? I'm going to look good and smell good. Now, this is not no look good and smell good to your liking, to my liking. That's what that is. Michael said, hey, Michael, good morning. Michael said, I'm dicing up bell peppers for breakfast, and you're just helping me get my day started. Preach. Come on, Michael. I'm glad you're in. Okay, you dicing up some bell peppers for breakfast? Are we making an omelet? Or what are we doing? Because I could probably use something. Yes. Sonia said, I'm 45. Okay. And when I was in my 20s, I liked a guy, but he is married now and keeps asking me out. Never. Indeed. DBF said that part. Exactly. Okay. Keisha said you better. Indeed. Indeed. Now, y'all, look, I'm going to tell y'all something because people want to say, oh, you full of yourself, Titan. Well, if I don't love me, who going to love me? If I don't love me, who going to love me? Hey, Miss Williams, good morning. Your glasses are so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's what I'm saying. If I don't love me, who going to love me? If I don't love me, who going to love me? You feel me? A lot of times what we do is we go off of what society say that we should be. We're out here getting clipped and snipped and tucked and bucked and stuck and all of these things because this is what society has told us, that we're not beautiful if we don't have a banging body. We're not beautiful if we're not body bodacious. We're not beautiful if we don't have the big. We're not beautiful if we don't have the long. We're not beautiful if we're not tall and six pack and, and muscles popping out everywhere. We're not none of that. And I want to say to you, you are that. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I can't be beautiful for nobody if I'm not beautiful for myself. If I can't see the beauty in me, then I will never be beautiful for anybody else over here or over there or up and down and around. And no, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Y'all don't let nobody come in your life and tell you that you are not what you are. Don't let nobody come into your life and tell you that you are not the cat's meow, because that's what they said to me 3, 4, 5, 9 times. And I said, what are you getting at? Because I didn't come asking you for nothing. I didn't knock on your door and ask you to subscribe. I didn't ask for that. But you felt the need to come over and tell me because you thought that this 6'1", 285 pound black gay man living with HIV, right? And celebrating 20. You thought that I was missing something and that something was you. You thought you were going to enhance me, but you can't enhance something that's already enhanced. I love myself. I love myself. And I want to say it again for those in the mezzanine and in the nosebleed and those outside in the parking lot. I don't want for nothing. As the old folks would say, I got callers. I got callers. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Yes. Yes. Yes, I go out on dates. Yes, people are attracted to me. Yes. People have asked me. Yes. People like to sleep with me. Yes. No, I'm not star 69ing. I'm not calling nobody back. I'm not looking at the caller ID because that person got nothing to do with me. I don't want for nothing, but I will take what I need. Oh, that part, that part, that part. Y'all better see. Look, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. If I can't see my beauty, if I can't have my eyes focused on that beauty right there, we ain't got time for it. I'm not answering the phone no more for you. I'm not doing that. And you don't get to come up in my life and tell me, okay, Ryan, I better pick up that phone. Okay. That phone ain't ringing for you. Not doing it. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I got to start right here with myself. If I don't believe that I'm pretty, if I don't believe that I'm handsome, if I don't believe that I'm fine, if I don't believe that I am just the way I should be in this moment, then somebody coming up to me like that gentleman did, it's going to mess me up. It's going to take me down. And you gets no play. You gets to play. You don't get to play with me like that. That's not what we doing, y'all. That's not what we doing. And y'all, we can say this in 2026. I want you to stand firm. I want you to stop. You got you a gentleman caller. You got you a woman caller. You got you whatever it may be. You got you a he, them, they, she, her, it, whatever it may be. Stop answering the phone for those that don't see the beauty in you. Stop answering the phone. Stop opening the front door. Change the locks. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Do I walk around this world just in a bliss? No, I know I don't look like you. I know I ain't tall and muscular like that. I know I ain't short with a big old thing like that. I know that I don't have this. I know that I don't have the hard chest that sits up. I know that I am 54 years old. I know these things. But does that mean that I can't love myself where I'm at in this moment? Does that mean that I am out here struggling, trying to find something? I'm going to tell y'all something. My friend Keisha is on here, right? And so when me and Keisha go out, Keisha be like, who is that? Why they all up on you? Like that. Keisha said, who is that? Child, Keisha be so protective. And now I got a friend, another friend over here, Willie, and my Judy and Franklin, my best friend. Child, they be, who is that? Who is that? My cousin. My cousin be sitting up here saying, who is that? Who is that right there? Oh, you know they trying to holler at you. Uh-huh. I don't want for nothing. And y'all, let me say this because somebody just said, oh, you bragging and you boasting on it. No, but here's the thing. For somebody to come up to me and tell me that I'm not their cup of tea, and they tell me that 5, 6, 7, 9 times, y'all, that could have took me somewhere. That could have made me feel some type of way. If I was not secure in who I am and what I am and how God made me, that might mess me up. So for y'all this morning, I want you to take in consideration that you matter. You belong here. You are God's child. Whatever God you serve, you are God's child. You are where the universe has you. You are blessed to be who you are. And don't you let no nookie, nobody tell you different. You don't let nobody take the very essence, your soul, your spirit, and turn it upside down. You don't let nobody cause your day to go to the trash because that's not where you at. You got to believe and understand that you're beauty, that you're beautiful, just being who you are. And you may want to lose the weight. You may want to change your hair color. You may want to do this and do that. That's fine, as long as it's for you. Because the moment that the beauty standards are not yours and they are somebody else's that have been placed on you, you lose yourself. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'm beautiful. I may not be your cup of tea, but that don't mean I don't have a suitcase full of tea. Yes, that don't mean I don't have a suitcase full of tea. Different types, different lands, different spaces and places. What? Huh. Baby, he said, I need you. I need you. Oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Nope. I don't need it. Look, y'all, let's go to commercial break real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna end this up out of here. But I just want to say to y'all, this is how we do. I made a conscious decision to speak on things in my way. And I like doing things that are out in the world. Like when we see things happening, like we gotta speak on it, we gotta talk about it. But I thought to myself say, I said, tight, myself say, wait a minute. Did this look, did they just, wait a minute. You trying to manipulate me? So then, y'all, no, I'm not gonna tell y'all that right now. Let me go to commercial, and once I get back from commercial, I'm gonna tell y'all the rest of it. This going this going this gonna shock y'all just a little bit. So stay with me. Don't go. Stay with me. Hold on.
It's Titan Capri, and I would love to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience merch. Have you been over to my shop to see all the wonderful items that I have for you? Let me tell you. I have the Titan in the Morning mugs, socks, tote bags, candles, and t-shirts. I even have a Titan Capri Experience insulated 40-ounce travel mug. Yes, I did say 40 ounces. So hop on over and check out all the goodies that I have for you. Also, if clicking the link is not for you, you can scan the QR code and it will take you to my TikTok shop where you can do all the shopping that you would love to do. Go on over and check me out. For the link, the QR code, but either way, it will take you to the destination, which is my Titan Capri Experience shop. See you there. My name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. I would like to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience, where our mission is to curate spaces and places that educate people living with HIV and the people that support them with experiences that bridge the gap between community and resources. Our vision is to center the human aspect of people living with HIV and the people that support them with the focus on the mental, emotional, and spiritual support needed to thrive in your integrated communities. That is the Titan Capri Experience.
Good morning. All right, y'all, we back. Look, let me say this to you all. Follow your spirit. Be obedient to your spirit. Because what's going to happen? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Somebody asked about the shop. TikTok, my shop is up and running over there. Going over to the shop and grab you something. You can grab you a couple of things over there, right? You can grab you some mugs, travel mugs, socks, candles, all of the things like that, t-shirts and stuff like that. So go on over and check it out. Get you a little something. And then, if y'all want to do that, I'll put it into the comments. The I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Oh, the link. My bad. Woo! I'll put the link into the comments for the shop for you all to go on over and check it out, right? And so what I know that a lot of times what we do is we're not always accustomed to setting the record straight, right? And so when I say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, that means that that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, meaning that I got to think, I got to feel, I got to make sure that I deem myself beautiful in order for me to be able to be beautiful to somebody else. Does that make sense? Because y'all, I want y'all to understand where I'm at this morning. A lot of times people will tell you that the beauty standard is this or the beauty standard is that. And I'm telling you that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some, look, like I said before, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Hey, Prince Josh, good morning. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So let me go ahead and finish with oh boy and what we was talking about. So oh boy says to me, well, you know what? Then you can just go ahead on and be lonely. I didn't put that part in the first part of the story. And the reason I didn't do that is because he thought that I was lonely. He thought that he was the cat's meow, that he was the best thing walking. He was the next thing, next of sliced bread. He thought all of those things. But again, I want to say this to you this morning. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If I don't believe that I'm the cat's meow, if I don't believe that I'm good enough for me, then it's not going to transcend to nobody else. Now, I may not look like the next person standing over here, the next person standing over there. And I get that. But I'm not telling you that I'm a dud. I'm not telling you that I'm out here wishing and wanting and praying for somebody. I gets mine. I have mine. I've been through it. I've done it. But this is the thing, y'all. This is the thing. And this is why people always in our community and all the communities and societies around the world, people want to tell you that in order for you to be happy, you got to look like this. In order for you to be great, you got to look like this. In order for you to be the cat's meow or be somebody's sparkle in their eye, you got to be this tall. You got to be that. You got to have this and it got to be this big and it got to be all these things. No, on this planet, in this world, there are differences all the way across it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If I can't behold my own beauty, I will never be beautiful in your eyes. Never. This said that I'm going to be lonely because I turned him down. And I was standing there saying to myself, did I come over to you? Did I go looking for you? Have you been in, was I in your DMs asking and begging? Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Beauty physically is good. But baby, when you got that energy, you got that spirit, you on a frequency where you just don't give it a good goddamn. Oh, even those that thought you wasn't cute, even those that thought you was a little too big, even those that want to remind me when I was in the military 20, 30 years ago, right? That I was a 32 waist and I had this pack and this and that and I was all, bruh, you don't know that I don't know where I've been? But I ain't finna tell you I'm slacking here. We got to stop letting people tell us what beauty is. If I can't behold my own beauty, if I can't believe in me, if I can't stand 10 toes down in who I am and the way God made me and where the universe placed me, I am no good for me. But I want to tell you something. Y'all come here. Come here. Come here. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come on. Let me get up a little closer. I want to tell you something. You are uniquely made. You are a blessing. You deserve to be here. You belong here. You are worthy. Don't let somebody's insecurities, don't let somebody who can't sustain, don't let somebody who can't do it for themselves, don't let somebody that then went out and sit up here and artificially enhance themselves tell you that you are wrong for being natural. Don't let nobody come into your space and in your place and in your life and in your spirit and dog you about you being who you are. You being true to who you are. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell it to you just like this. I want you to know that everything ain't for everybody. And just because you can go and get it snipped and pulled up and pulled back and stitched up the back or whatever it is, that's not for me. But that doesn't mean that ain't nobody in this world for me. I just got to love myself enough to know that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I don't have to do it for you because I done already done it for me. I don't have to do it for you because I done already done it for me. There's a leak in this old building. Woo. E-Conda. I should have bought a Honda and a Testarossa. Let me tell y'all something. I don't have to do it for you. Because I done already done it for me. Hey, Melissa, good morning. Hey, Melissa. Let's say good morning, Titan. Good morning to you. Good morning. Y'all, and you can say what you want to say about me. You can say that this and that, but I want to say this to you. When you have taken away the goodness and the greatness, hey, Sir Kyle, good morning. Good morning to you. When you have taken away the goodness and the greatness of who you are, when you've taken away the spirit and the God in you, when you've taken away the very essence, the universe out of you because you are trying to be something at a different standard, I don't have to be that. Again, I told y'all what I was going to do. I'm going to be cute, I'm going to smell good, and I'm going to talk my ish. You deal with it how you going to deal with it. You do whatever you please. I am going to look good, according to me. I'm going to smell good, according to me. And I'm going to know my ish. I'm going to talk my ish. I'm going to be on top of it. That's my promise to myself. When I roll up out of here, when I'm going places and doing things, that's it. And for him to say that I'm going to be lonely because I'm not choosing somebody that looks like him, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I want to say it again. I look the way I look, and I don't want for anything. Now, do I need it? That's a different question. And that's another topic for another show. But I don't want for nothing. I'm able to have pleasure. I'm able to have fun. I'm able to laugh and love and live just the way that I look. Just the way that I look. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'm not knocking nobody. If you're going to change your appearance, if you're going to change what you look like, if you're going to enhance something and you're doing it for you, then you do it. More power to you. But don't you go out there and snip and clip and whip and dip and do all of these things and it's not for you. You will lose every time. Somebody said, so you telling me that you're telling me that you support surgery and things like that? Whatever your thing is, I'm not knocking nobody for doing nothing. Whatever your thing is, that's what you do it. But you're doing it for you. Sir Kyle said, laugh, love, and live just the way you look. Amen. That part. Y'all, I had to really understand that I was uniquely made. And I'm not for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And I get that. But you're not going to sit up here and take my star out of the universe and tell me I don't deserve to twinkle. That's what you're going to tell me? I didn't come to your inbox. I didn't come over here asking for you. I didn't come over here and say, you got to do this for me. You got to be with me. No, you was over here asking me, can we cuddle? Can we spoon? Can we Netflix and chill? I didn't even know they still do that. That was you. So if I'm not the cat's meow, I'm not your cup of tea. But you wanted a piece of this, though. You wanted to be next to this. You wanted to feel that spirit, that energy. You knew it was going to cuddle you. You knew it was going to hold you tight and let you rest on my breast. You knew that. Did you not? Let me tell y'all something. I love y'all for allowing me to be me and come to y'all on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, right? I love that y'all do that. Y'all, I want to make sure that I'm on purpose. This life that I lead, this life that I'm in, this life of who I am is on purpose. And before I leave this earth, before I go anywhere, I'm going to do what God put me on this earth to do. And y'all, this may sound a little selfish, and y'all may think it's a little self-centered or whatever you may feel, but I'm going to do what God put me on this earth to do. And I believe that God put me on this earth to be on purpose. And my purpose is to be me, period. And you and anybody else don't get the opportunity, the chance, the notion, the unmitigated gall to make me believe different. To take me down to just a little old speck in this world. That's not what that is. I am a light. I am a star in the universe. And baby, I shine. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I cannot, I will not, I can't be beautiful to you if I am not beautiful to myself. All right, y'all. Let's do it. It's about that time. I got to get up out of here, but I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You got to understand that you behold the beauty that's within you. So that way, that beauty on the inside will to the outside. And let me tell you something. Whether I am a 32 waist, 6-pack, big chest, muscle like I was in the military, or whether I am 6'1", 285, man boobs, side handles, and I'm a little thicker and these bones do a little snap and crackle, I'm beautiful to me. So therefore, I have no reason to fool and play that I'm beautiful to somebody else. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Somebody, somewhere, wants this, need this. And that's enough said. Look, baby, look. Y'all can say what you want to say all day long, every day. But let me tell you something. That don't bother me none. This person said, yeah, you're looking confused. No, the way you're looking, I'm confused. I don't know why you confused, but boy or girl. See, y'all look, let me tell y'all something. I am a black gay man. Let me just stop right there. I am a black gay man living with HIV, celebrating 20 years. I am a veteran. I'm a father, a brother, a son, an uncle, a cousin, a friend, a best friend. Did you just catch that? All the things that I am. I'm blessed. I am a child of God. I'm where the universe placed me. Do you understand that? I'm not bothered by that. I stand 10 toes down in what I am and who I am and how I show up. I have no problem with that. But this world has led you all to believe that it's okay, that it's all right, that you just throw things out there, that you just talk about people the way that they are. When you don't have it in yourself, you can't be who you are. You can't love the skin that you're in. So you want to talk about mine and what I am. You want to bring me down because you're already down. Ah, ah, ah. hmm. Ryan said, as my granny say, they talked about Jesus. Okay, that part. K Love says, glory. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And that good morning to you, K Love. Good morning, Mr. Jordan McClain. Good morning to you as well. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Raymond said, thank you for sharing your time. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you for being here. Okay. Sir Kyle said, preach and shine on. Shine on. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But I really want us, y'all, we don't have the liberty or the luxury to play the game and not be intentional about how we play the game. We do not have the liberty and the luxury to play the game of life and not be intentional. I have made it my duty, my call, the assignment, and I so accept it, is to be me in my space and my time and my place in this universe. I'm not asking for permission. That's not what I'm doing. I said, God said, Titan, I said, My spirit is going to tell you. The spirit is going to guide you. Or you're going to go where my spirit tells you to go. And I said, yes. God said, well, get up and be you. Do you. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. People are going to say that you're ugly. People are going to say that you don't fit. People are going to say that you're not right. But if you stay true to the beauty that I've bestowed within you, everything else is going to work itself out. Titan, can you dig it? I can dig it, man. I can dig it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Behold your beauty so others cannot deny it. Behold the entity, the spirit, the knowledge, the understanding, the glorious thing that you are so others cannot deny it. If I am beautiful to me, then most definitely I can be beautiful to somebody else. Okay, Mr. Jordan, that's it. Behold your beauty, so others can't deny it. Now that's a word. Okay, that's a word. All right, y'all, I'm finna get out of here. Y'all make sure that you are loving yourself. There is a thing in this world that's called love, right? But we need more of self-love. We need more of love, of not letting people deter you from loving yourself. Love yourself. That's not selfish. Love yourself. Because if I can't love me, I can't love nobody else. And if I don't see the beauty in who I am, the way God made me, that I don't belong here, reaping the benefits and things that I'm reaping, then I can never be beautiful in somebody else's eyes. It's going to always fail because I don't believe in me. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be blessed and all of that. I want to leave y'all with a little something. I always love to do this groove, right, which I call the Titans groove. And so I'm going to leave you all with that as I leave out of here. Today we talked about beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Behold your own beauty so others can't deny it. As Mr. Jordan said, that's a word. That's bond. That's life. Make sure, love yourself right where you're at in this moment so others can do the same. All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be all of that. We about to get out of here, but let me go ahead and send y'all out with a little something. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate you. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had made, wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different, and I'm going to do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation. Can I get y'all? Yeah. All right. So I do this thing called a Titans Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this, Titan Groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me, and then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Titan groove. Sit da 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 da. Sit da 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 da. So da da do 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 da do do da do 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 da do do da do 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 do. See what do da do 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 da do 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 da do 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 da. See what do da do 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 da do 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 da do 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 da. Brr da do 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 da do do. See do da do do. See do 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 da. Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah, I like that. All right, keep it going. I'm gonna ask something of y'all. Y'all gonna help me out? Yeah. All right. It's gonna go like this. Y'all follow me. I am, I can be, I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am, I can be, I will be. All right, keep going. I am, I can be, all right, I will be. I'm going to add something in, keep going. I am, I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am, I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am. That's it. I will be. Worthy. Come on. I see you moving in your seat. Come on. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.